What free things online should everyone take advantage of? https://nabaproject.com/ It's a website that has compiled psychology topics into easy to read modules. They have been compiled by psychology university professors to help facilitate free education for students. You can even download the ones you're interested as a PDF as many times as you want. All of this is free. Thanks for this. http://www.corruptmefile.com/ For students who haven't finished their assignments can email these corrupted files to teachers and buy themselves some time. Is there any possible way to trace if this has been done to a file deliberately? I doubt the average teacher will care enough or even know the existence of this. Source: my history teacher last year. New computer, nanite.com can get you all the software you use and then some in one quick, easy to use installer. For free. This is tight. Thank you. Z Library. Millions of free books and articles in multiple formats. You can download up to 5 books a day without an account, and up to 10 if you sign up for free. It's a really great site. I saw this in a previous post. This should be a lot higher. It's taken me a long time to get used to the idea that I never have to pay for a book ever again. Confirmed. I just downloaded 2 textbooks a few days ago. Saved me about $300. oneauto.com. It is a car parts supplier, but their videos show exactly what tools you need, what parts you need, and how to do a repair yourself. Great money saver if you don't know much about mechanics. Someone I knew was going to get screwed by their mechanic. $700 for a water pump replacement. Showed them that they did it themselves for $30. It makes it quicker too, knowing what tools you need ahead of time for your particular car. Edit: I agree they're not the best for parts. This was just about their videos. For parts, rockauto.com is great. If you need an item quicker and have an advanced auto nearby, order online and pick up in store. They almost always have a coupon online for at least 20% off, which you can apply and pick up in store around 30 minutes later, yet save quite a bit versus just going in and buying. Last edit: for those that are not mechanically inclined and do not want to mess with it, use repairpal.com when you receive a quote and make sure the price is reasonable. It will give you a pretty general idea of what you should be paying in your area. It's not 100%, but will help keep you from getting ripped off. Unfortunately, there are a lot of shops that will take advantage of a situation. Not saying all, of course, but that way you will know for sure. Thanks for the silver as well. This site's YouTube videos and Scotty Kilmer have saved me a lot of money. Also, made me not afraid to attempt to fix the small things going on with my car. FlightRadar24. It allows you to see plane traffic live. This just kept me entertained forever. This site nearly single-handedly cured my fear of flying. That's a cool app. I use it when I pick up people from airport when they visit. It's always more accurate than what the airport shows. I sent this to everyone when I went on a plane for the first time. They could follow along in real time. https://unsplash.com/unsplash is where you can get free photos of just about anything, provided by the photographers themselves, to do with what you like. Pexels.com and Pixabay.com too. Some of the collections overlap, but not all. The search algorithms or tags seem to be slightly different too, so I'll find things in different places. Can they be used for commercial and profit-making purposes? Yes. Anything you like. No copyright, etc. If you're in the USA and you earn less than a certain amount of money, currently $69,000, you can use the same software to file your taxes for free. The system is called Free File, and companies that sell you tax software are trying very hard to make it difficult to find. Don't let them. The US needs to fix that. In Sweden, the government basically does it for us, and we just approve it, or make some changes if needed. Most don't change anything, only in certain cases. Most people just click approve and move on with their lives. You can log in and do it in 2 minutes. This thread has made me believe that the world is a fraction of a slight better than I thought it was. $69,000. Nice. Public origin. Bested bloke by a mile. Websites are 95% ads and 5% content nowadays, but uBlock brings balance to the force. Works on all browsers, even mobile. Man, I love uBlock Origin. Unfortunately it's not available on iOS, because Apple's uses a proprietary extension system. If I had to use the internet without uBlock, I'd probably just go outside and get proper hobbies and friends. Maybe not everyone, but for students Zotero is a lifesaver. It will store your sources, import them to a bibliography in whatever citation style you need, and even create in-text citations in your paper. It saves hours of work. Zotero.org. Where was this? When I was doing my research article. And it integrates with Google Docs to auto-populate your references. Most large universities have their courses online for free. MIT OpenCoursera. Berkeley used to have 20,000 videos of their courses available for free online, but 2 employees from another university removed them by suing under the Americans with Disabilities Act, complaining that they didn't have closed captioning and therefore discriminated against deaf people. All 20,000 videos were deleted. The Anki flashcard app for laptops is really dope for committing things to long-term memory and is free. Does it use spaced repetition? I have Anki to thank for my entire degree. Skiplagged.com for flights. It's so good that United sued them and lost. They essentially exploit the pricing manipulation that airlines use. Example, if you want to go from Phoenix to Atlanta, sometimes a ticket from Phoenix to Fort Lauderdale connecting through Atlanta is cheaper. This website finds those flights for ya. Just don't check in a bag. Edit, a succinct article highlighting tips and risks. Summary, use it sparingly, and you'll be good. Edit 2, the website's creator did an AMA 5 years ago. I used to work for American Airlines. If you do use this, make sure you have a completely separate reservation for your return flight. Once you miss a segment of your flight, airlines will usually cancel any other flights on that reservation, because they assume you won't make them either. I fly a lot for work. I received a cease and desist letter for doing this saying I would be banned from the airline. Be careful with this one. https://archive.org/ has lots of old but free content. For example, a lot of DOS games, directly playable through the browser. Level 2. I always love the opportunity to be able to talk about http://archive.org because it is such a wonderful and free resource. It has millions of free downloads for music, movies, books, software, etc. One very popular example is that it is home to a very large catalog of Grateful Dead recordings. There's also the Internet Arcade, where you can play a lot of classic games along with the console living room, which is similar. They have access to tons of old PC games too, and you can even play the original Oregon Trail online. It also has the Wayback Machine, which has archived more than 396 billion web pages saved over time. So you can go back and see how websites were years ago. For example, here's Reddit on July 25th, 2005, a month after it was created. It's a Photoshop clone that is completely free, unintrusive sidebanner at, can be removed by a one-time payment, and has all the basic features of Photoshop, using basically the same interface. If you're used to Photoshop and just need to get something quick done, there's nothing better out there. Best of all, it's completely contained within your browser. There's no installation, no local files, not even an account or sign in. Also, sumo is a thing. Photoshop, sound mixer, 3D modeling. All in browser. https://sumo.app/. Top Class Actions, basically a site that lists active class action lawsuits you might qualify for. I've used it for trivial things like suing Red Bull for a free case because it didn't give me wings, but on a serious note, it made me aware of the suit against Equifax for leaking my data. That should be a settlement worth over $100. It's a cool way to hold corporations semi-accountable and score some money/freebies for any wrongdoing that went under the radar. TL. Doctor, it's literally free legal money. Thanks, this is cool. After browsing the Gap one made me laugh. You can get a $6 or $12 voucher to their store. Seems like they kind of win in that one. You've reached the end. You're a star. Destroy the subscribe button for more like that.